So, how's everyone doing? Good. Awesome. Can you introduce yourselves?
Okay, well, my name is Shanklise Menorah, and I also go by Black Butterfly. So.
Awesome. What do you do?
I write poetry, I perform it, and I am also a natural hair enthusiast.
Yeah.
So I like making my own wigs and just doing my own natural hair. So.
Two girls.
Doing it.
I'm Daniela Guerra. I go by Danny. I'm a writer. I've been on some writer's blocks, so I can't really say too much recently. I'm still figuring out natural hair as it works for me. It's kind of been 8 years, so I would hope I have it, but I don't.
Hi, I'm Bianca Ezra. A lot of people know me as Bianca or B. I'm an artist. I mainly focus on drawings because I can't paint to save my life. And I don't really want to call myself a singer because I'm okay, but I'm not Mariah Carey great. So I'm not going to try that. But as far as natural hair, it's a never-ending up and down journey that I'm still trying to work out.
Hi, my name is Robin. I go by Robin. I am a biology major at Georgia State, and I'm interested in autism research. Also, I'm still learning my natural hair. I've only been natural for 2.5 years, so I'm a work in progress.
What do you want to become?
A pediatrician.
Yes. Let's begin with
Pediatricians.
Hi, I'm Jada. Pretty boring. All I do, I'm just a student. I don't really do anything else. Been natural for about 5 years. This is actually my 3rd time trying to be natural. Yeah, I've given up twice. It's kind of hard.
Okay. I'm Victoria Allen. People call me Vicky. So I'm natural, but I'm having a hard time, like timeline. So I just cut my hair off and keep it moving. But I like what is it called? Options. Versatility. I wanted to say that. Help me. Yeah, the versatility of it. And I'm just a creative. I do everything creative.
Everything. What's your website?
Ooh. darkmatterinsight.com.
Ooh. Okay.
Check me out.
Yeah, she's also the poet of the month. Turn up.
Alright, I'm Taylor, and yeah, I'm an artist, graphic designer, and a PR personality. I've been natural for about, I want to say, at least 5 years, 5 or 6 years, and honestly, I think it's easier than being like relaxed or processed. Like I honestly, yeah.
What's your website?
Taydreaming. I just changed it. Taydreaming.com. Yeah.
So, when did you guys go natural?
I went natural, I want to say 3 years ago. I tried it one time, had like a silk press, got everything done, it looked beautiful. Went out to the movies, 3 drops of rain hit it, and then it was just a fro. So I got it cut all off, got a perm, and then I started all over again. I've been natural for 3 years now. So.
Okay.
I say like somewhere around 3 years after my senior prom.
I originally went natural like in middle school, but then I got tired of it and got relaxing in high school. Natural again. Got a lot of heat damage because I straightened my hair every week. And then freshman year of college, I just decided to cut it all off and grow it back out. So it's been 3 years since.
Yeah, we went around the same time because we were in freshman year. We were all friends and stuff, so it was really cool because I was able to cut my hair off with Skylar and with Jada and with our other friend Ruth and stuff, and we just went through the process together, trying things.
We was bald-headed scatterman.
For real though. But we cute.
I went natural, I want to say it was like my junior year or senior year of high school. Yeah, I just decided one day I wasn't going to get a relaxer again.
I transitioned.
Couldn't do it. Tried. And I was like, cut.
I tried to transition. It was hard. I've straightened it all the time. But basically, I don't know how I didn't get damage. I probably did, but like, it worked. So
Wow.
that's why.
Why did you do it? Why did you go natural?
Me, I personally just always liked curly hair since I was little. And I've always wanted it. And I remember my mom always telling me, like, I don't have curly hair because only, like, kids who are mixed with white and black have it. And then one day I got a pixie cut and I saw the texture of my hair. And I was like, I do have this curly hair. And I just wanted to go natural after that.
I see.
For me, I guess I went natural because I saw the condition my hair was in. Like my freshman year, I always got a texturizer, and I always got it straightened. And at first, it was all fine and dandy. Then I saw that my hair was 4 inches. The rest of my hair was 10 inches, and I didn't really like it. And so one day, I just decided to get braids. And since then, I've seen a major growth not only in the pattern of my curls, but just like the hold in my hair. I'm like, I rather prefer this than to have to worry about that and the actual chemicals of the product that I'm using.
Personally, I had eczema for the longest time, so I would always get perm burns every time that I would get a relaxer. And at one point, it took up like over a quarter of my head. And after that, I had already liked the way that my hair grows in anyways, so I just decided to stop doing it.
What did it feel like?
Going natural?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
I had a perm in my entire life, so I never knew what my hair looked like until I finally cut it all off. I was like, wow.
Yeah, I got my first perm when I was like 5.
Yeah.
Before I was like 16, 17, and even like 17. I finally, when it had grown enough, I finally like, cut off all the perm ends, and I thought, wow, my hair is good. Yeah.
I feel like it's beautiful in a way, but I feel like for me, like the big chop part was kind of hard. So it was something brand new, and for me, it was like really frustrating because I would like go to my mom, like I don't know how to, like what should I do with my hair, and I would cry sometimes because I'm like I really don't know how to do this. Like how do I look presentable and stuff like that. So, but the good part about that is I learned how to do my own protective styles, my own twists and stuff like that, and so I felt comfortable enough to like wear it. And now I feel comfortable enough to just cut my hair off again and be like, it's gonna be okay. I know how to do my hair now, and it's cool. We'll grow it back out. It's just
It was liberating for me because I just always tried different hairstyles. So the crazy thing, I never tried my hair natural. So I was like, well, all right, I did everything else. I did a shortcut. I had braids, I had a weave, I did all a perm, I did all. So I was like, well, let me just try natural, and I just stuck with it. So, and I see that you can actually be more versatile with it, especially if you start. It's almost like a healing self-care process for me. So once I actually started getting my hair healthy, it was actually stronger. You can hold on to different hairstyles, and it brings out more of who I am and my personality.
Like the natural hair movement is the Black women's.
We have so many movements. The Black Lives Matter movement is our movement. The Black Panther movement is our movement. The National movement is our movement. It's so many movements that we actually fuel and put so much fire behind, but some kind of way it can easily be transferred to other people's movement. People can try to claim us. I can't say that everything is ours, but we definitely put a lot of heart and support into it. So
Yeah, like we create stuff, and then because we don't have economic control,
it becomes culturally appropriated.
It's not in our power to beat it down.
Also, nobody was ever getting perms except for us. So everybody
Well,
was
no,
already.
wait,
They weren't getting relaxers.
Yeah.
No, they was getting, they got relaxed to do that.
I feel like it's crazy. I definitely think it is our movement, but I wanted to spread it across like what Street Moisture was trying to do. I want people to just embrace their culture, you know, whether it's Asians, whether it's Hispanics, whether it's whatever, and not like Dominicans blowing out their hair. Like they're Black, Hispanic, Afro-Latina, but they still have the same problems that we have, like dark colorism, all that. They still have those problems. So I hope that our movements can be translated to other cultures so they can love themselves too.
I think with how Shea Moisture tried to come off, like you said, like how they tried to do, I kind of see Black women in this movement almost like how they did with the Prince tributes, like how MTV tried it, like they really tried it, and then BET did it, and it was much better. Like we actually pretty much know what we're doing. Pretty much, we know the process, we know the hardships, the healing, we know the entire journey that we've been through. Although it's different, we can still sit here and relate the same way. Like all of our tears are not the same, but guess what? We're still natural and we understand it. So to try to pass it off into another culture and say, "Oh, I hate my hair," no, you don't hate your hair. We hated our hair. Like we had entire laws going against our hairstyles in the military with natural hair. So it's like this is our movement and it does belong to us, and we're reclaiming it back pretty much.
For me, the one thing I noticed about natural hair movement is that we don't really accept other races, trying to be natural as well. And I saw this one video from the Stick and Curls, and she's biracial. Her dad is white, her mom is black. And I just looked at the comments one day, and so many people just throwing so much shade and hatred because she's natural. But they're like, no, this is for Black women. You're not Black, you're biracial, I'm like, from my understanding, this is a natural hair movement. It's not natural Black hair movement. And that's not trying to be rude or anything, but it's like, as Black women, we're embracing our natural hair. But why can't we, respect or, embrace other people of other cultures who are trying to be natural? And if they're trying to take that natural hair movement from us, that's a problem as well. That's like trying to take Black Lives Matter away from us. But it's like, sometimes there are a lot of Black people who disrespect other races because they try to, follow the movement just like that, just like us. Like they're trying to follow in our footsteps because we're like the parents in the movement, whereas they're the children in a sense, if that makes sense. So it's like I feel like a lot of Black people don't really respect the fact that there are other races that are trying to, respect the fact that we own this movement and, try to be in our footsteps and try to follow the way we do at the same time.
Well, I think that's into self-love. If you don't love yourself, how can you be able to? Well, if you don't love and accept who you are, how can you love and accept who others are too?
Exactly.
So it's like, well, I wouldn't say that we don't want other people in this movement, but it's so much backlash coming against us.
Right.
So when others try to come in, it's like, okay, yeah, you are part of this movement, but I don't know, like, okay, well, I'm not saying like where can we fit you in,
Right.
but I just really think it starts with who you are first. If you love yourself enough and accept who you are, then you could accept who others are, but at the same time, if something is actually meant for us, then it's meant for us. It shouldn't be meant for everybody. Even though, okay, like Shea Moisture, they can expand their brand, and we're not saying that Shea Moisture is just for us, but like you said, look who it was founded by, the foundation of it. It was founded, and the foundation was for Black people, whether it was Black men or Black women, but if that was who it was for, so to just kind of exclude us, it doesn't make sense.
So some people say an alternative to the Shea Moisture expanding is why didn't they just create a whole different line?
That's what they should do.
So when you say a whole different line, do you mean like
how Pantene?
That's what the
for a specific like hair type? That would be great.
That would have been a lot better.
Because now they can combine it to make one product,
Yeah.
and so it's too dry for my hair and too oily for someone else's hair. So who's gonna be using it if it's not working for anyone?
Yeah. It's trying to make everybody. You can't make everybody happy. Like you
Our
gotta.
hair is focus on opposites. You gotta make a product that caters to them.
Yeah.
And I think what's so fun is that they had like fine straight hair products before.
Upper.
Yeah.
Really do.
Like around the same time, I think 2013, I started to see it like around the same aisle. So it was just like, okay, you're spending money, right? Cool.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
It should.
Then when it started working on my hair, and it started getting like kind of what's going on.
Don't stop me.
My aunts were going through that struggle with Shea Moisture for a good minute.
they didn't really need to do it because they already kind of had that framework in place that they really could have just been like, oh, introducing fine thin hair or like straight hair.
It's really,
Yeah.
really.
All you gotta do is add Donald Ford and hair for 1A, 2
Low porosity,
high
That's true. It's so
That's
funny
it.
hearing like the one today.
Yeah, but that's what it is.
It's true, because I've never thought about it.
Yeah. Okay, so.
Then later, more of my extended family went natural, and they were just like, "Oh, what are you doing? Like, how are you doing this?" I'm like, "Oh, well, okay. Here's the information." I'm just kind of glad that it ended up being something that worked out for me, works for me, and it somehow works for other people too.
You guys brought up like backlash, you know, and worry from your family about like jobs. Has there ever been a time that you worried about a job, that you worried about going somewhere with your natural hair, that you felt backlash from people because of your hair?
I wouldn't say, okay, with me, like, I don't think I've ever had a problem with getting a job because of my hair, but I know I've gotten comments, or like, I used to work at a law firm, it's like predominantly white, and no one said anything about it to my face, but like I heard from another coworker, a black guy, and he was like, one of the like the attorneys or some shit, and said something to me when I first started, and saw a picture of me, she's like, she needs to do something with her hair. And he's like, well, I thought it looked fine, but like, yeah. And then like other jobs, people will say small things, but it's like, I still got the job. And I think my hair, I guess I have a privilege in that it's one of the more stereotypical mixed girls' hair, like 3B, 3C curls, like, so it's not as problematic or as, yeah, I feel like people have to deal with or
I know, like, I worry about that too sometimes with jobs, but I've kind of been like, well, if my hair's a problem, then I don't want to work for them anyway. So I'll kind of like test the waters and just, I know for one of them, I did like a really big blowout for like the second interview just to see how they would react. And the lady, she was white, but she was like, I love your hair. I was like,
That's what they always say, but then when you leave, it's like, yeah.
but you're right, you'd be like, yeah. But she was actually genuine. I got the job. So I was like, all right, we cool. But yeah, that's true. They'd be like, oh,
Anyone else?
I was a lot more outspoken, so if someone would kind of say something to my face, or just like, I don't like her, I'm like, I don't like your attitude, so that's your fault. But in like a professional environment, I would do silk presses until like I kind of got over it, and I was just like, you either like me or you don't. If it's really that much of a problem, if it's a problem for me to grow out my hair the way it comes out of my head, but it's not a problem for Sarah to dye her hair 9 different colors at the same time, then we both know what's going on here.
have you guys, and this is a side question, I've noticed a lot with jobs, like you can't wear headscarves and stuff. And for me, who doesn't always do my hair, I'm always wearing headscarves. So, but they say that it's okay to wear it if it's your religion. But in my opinion, you know, religion and culture are, they're both made, you know, honestly, culture, like, if we're being honest, you know. So I think that's something I definitely deal with, and I always know other people probably deal with that too.
Oh, well, I've definitely tested those words at my job. Like,
Yeah.
since day one, I think I'm the first when I got interviewed, I had like a weave of straight bangles with a kid. And my manager, she loved it. So then later on, I was like, you know what? I don't feel like wearing this stuff anymore. So I would wear my headscarves, and the other managers, they was like, I'm surprised she had to say anything to you. I'm like, well, what would she say? And they're like, well, you know, you can't wear headscarves. I'm like, oh, so it says that in the book. They was like, they're like, no. I said, oh, okay, so why should she say anything? So then every day, with me, once again, I was being rebellious. I admit it. I would come in with every single day that I worked a different hair wrap.
Different color.
Yes, it'll be up, it'll be down,
Yeah.
I'll twist it down, I'll do whatever I wanted. And these times she'll be like, oh, I just love how you do that. I'm like, yeah, I know you love how I do this, because it's me. It's like, I'm not saying I love to just go against everyone and everything, but when I know that I'm feeling comfortable in my skin, no one can tell me anything other than that. So it's like, if it's part of the rules that I can't wear certain hairstyles or certain hair lines, okay, I respect that. But you can't control me outside that though. I'm still gonna be myself. But I'm not conforming, but I respect your judgments, I respect your opinions, but I'm still gonna be me either way it goes.
Okay. Can you stop it?
Y'all haters corny with that Illuminati mess. Paparazzi catch my fly and my cocky fresh. I'm so reckless when I rock my Givenchy dress. I'm so possessive, so I rock.